Well, I was hoping to continue on with upgrading our nether miner, but unfortunately the game has other ideas for me. So it looks as if we're heading out to the southeast to take on a barbarian raid. Which I think the southeast is just here actually. Let me check. Yep, there are some nice barbarians for us. Okay, well, let's quickly go take them out and then get straight back in to upgrading our nether miner. And if we had any guards at all who could maybe help, that would certainly be much appreciated. There is only one more raider left. I have no idea where they've went, but hopefully our guards will actually get to work here and help us out with finding them. Our idiots are now starting to come out from hiding, which, yep, does mean that the last one has been found. Well, victory. Let's get back over to the nether miner. We have Foster upgrading the nether miner to level 3, I believe. We are a third of the way done with it and 100% supplied. Actually, it's a level 2 upgrade that it's getting at the moment, but regardless, it will be fairly quick for him to do here. Good. Then we will be able to prepare you just a little bit better for the nasties that lie within Morgan. Hurry up then, Foster. I would like this up to level 3 and then maybe level 4. The higher level of nether miner that we have, the better chance we have at finding some ancient debris. And that is definitely what we need here. As for the rest of our idiots, Anderson is upgrading a guard tower at the moment for us, requiring in some packed ice. Marine is also upgrading a guard tower, not a clue what she's waiting on, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out. Valerie is upgrading our school, again we'll be waiting in on something, I will need to check. Henry is upgrading our barracks, and you're starting to get the picture here. Aiden is also upgrading a guard tower at the moment, just waiting in some rails and some ladders, but that will be up pretty shortly. And Foster is now 60% done with the upgrade here. I'm guessing most of it is underneath because certainly not much is changing on top. Or down here really. Oh wait, that's a door. Oh, we have some dirt behind it. Now that is fancy. I'm guessing that we are doing something behind here. Yep, by the looks of it. Okay, it is getting a little bit of an extension down here, so that's not too bad. And hopefully I can't go too wrong with helping you clear it out. Well, we will soon see. And that's it complete. Nice one, Foster. Right, let's get you back then to upgrade this to level 3 for us. And Morgan, just wait a little bit more there, pal. We will soon get you better equipped. Foster has instead picked up the rabbit hutch build. Nope. Let's go and quickly cancel that and get him straight back over to it. That's a lot better. Right, let's see what we've got. Quite a lot of nether-based items. Well, we will pretty much just wait on him asking for anything on the open request list, but until he does, I will assume that the colony will handle it. Although I will need to come down here and find the rabbit hutch now, just to reset it for upgrade. But there's the school complete. And I know what you're thinking. The chicken coop is getting a bit out of hand here. Well, this is the rabbit hutch, not the chicken coop. So yes, you're right. The chicken coop is certainly getting a bit out of hand here. As I always knew it would, to be fair, that's why we have this second layer of fences. I'm just going to let them get on with that, I cannot be bothered. I just had a quick look down all of the resource scrolls again to see how our idiots are getting on, and basically everyone is just awaiting in on some stone bricks at the moment. Which I can certainly help them out with that. We should have a few stone pieces in here, yes. But I will need to go check in on our stone smeltery build just to make sure there's no more issues over there with making stone bricks. While I certainly don't see any immediate issues here, it's all fueled up at least. This build is only level 3 but is set to be upgraded to level 4. Maybe just upgrading it will help produce a bit more stone within it. Then is it our stone mason that's maybe holding up things here? Allison. We are level 3. Right, let's also then upgrade that to level 4. And it does know how to make stone bricks, just from free stone actually. Good, so it's got an improved recipe. It's all probably just a slow process then, I reckon. I really do need to learn to stop being so bloody impatient, but whenever the colony does require so many stone bricks, it is a bit irritating waiting on that all the time. Although for Henry and his barracks upgrade, that is quite a few stone bricks that he did require for it. Which barracks is he upgrading? I don't think it's the one here because this still seems to be quite wooden on the outside. And it is only level 2 inside. I will wait on upgrading that. There's Aiden finished off with a guards tower. So Henry then must be upgrading the main barracks at the very front of the colony. Right, let's get over to it then and see it. And Anderson has also finished up with a guard tower there. Right, it is this barracks that Henry is working on. And there's Marine also finished with a guard tower. Okay, we're all clearly doing a lot of combat here today, which is grand. But I do see Henry above me, which I did try to go to there and fell down a hole instead, so yes, I'm just going to trust that he's getting on with this fine. It really doesn't look too different though. It is being upgraded to level 4 actually. Okay, well maybe level 3 is the kind of base building for all of these, and level 4 doesn't really require too much on top of it. Anderson has moved on to start upgrading our library build next, which is up to level 4, so that's grand. Marine has picked up the town hall upgrade to level 4, and yes, look at the scroll bar on this. This is going to be an absolute monster to do. Although pretty instantly, she is getting in all of the stone bricks required for it, so that's a good sign. I seen that Valerie just completed a level 4 upgrade to a courier's hut there. It might be this one. Yup, this one here. So that's good. We now have even faster, more efficient couriers, at least in this one. And she has moved on to a barracks tower next, which... oh, that's ridiculously simple. And that will be the barracks over here then for us, so that's grand. Our idiots are really making a lot of progress around here, and I absolutely love it. Although I would really like Foster to be making a bit more of an effort here. Have we even begun this? Really not. What is the hold up then, Foster? You're away to bed, so we will find out in the morning. You are just awaiting in on quite a lot of nether bricks at the moment at the stone smelter, okay? I was just at the stone smelter and didn't see them put on any nether bricks, so let's quickly head back to them and check. Well, I just seen Christine put on some netherrack there, so she is getting to it, I suppose. Although I will assist here and just kind of split the load. This is why we really need to get you upgraded, so that you can use some more furnaces. All in good time though. Marine requires some cakes for her upgrade to the town hall, which will require us getting in some sugar and some milk buckets. Sugar is a simple recipe for our plantation build, so let's quickly head into here to teach that. And as for our milk buckets, we will head over here to the cowboy and we will teach them, or do we want to teach them how to make milk buckets actually? They normally do go a bit OTT with it. Right, well this is a new part of the interface. Milk attempts, stew attempts, and per days. Milk attempts 10. I have no idea what that means. I assume it means you will try to milk maybe 10 times a day. That's a new update here which I will need to look into. Where are all your bloody cows? And the nether miner Morgan was just killed in the nether. Clearly he had all of the materials to go back in there, so he did a really good job. Well, we have Lyle now as our third nether miner, and I see that Foster is starting to get in the materials required for the upgrade. Although in saying that, there is quite a lot here on the open request list which we will now need to go teach. But that's grand. That means that we are finally making progress on the level 3 upgrade to the nether miner. And very soon we will have the necessary research to go ahead and unlock our alchemist. Which won't make a blind bit of difference to the colony overall, but it'll still be nice to get it up. With any luck, the items here for Foster's build will be custom recipe stuff. Well, at least some of them are. The rest I will unfortunately just need to stop being lazy and teach them to the right place anyway. Well, they might still be custom recipes, but let's head over to the stonemason. Yep, we have a few here which we can teach as a custom recipe. I really like all of these because it's very simple for me to do. The rest, well, they're equally as simple to do, just a bit more effort on my part. Well, whilst to get on with making all of those nether items up for us, I see that milk buckets are still an issue here, which I did deliver some empty buckets to Beckett, so why he's not milking these? Well, he is, just really taking his sweet ass time about it. He has 1 milk bucket at the moment, make that 2 there, and I think that was some mushroom stew as well, yep. I think we do have some bees around, which might be milking the cows as well. Yes, we have some milky combs. And if I put them into a centrifuge, we should get out some milk from it, I believe. Although it might need to be a powered centrifuge, which I don't think we can do. Let me see if we can produce any milk then. So just simply put that in. And we are getting milk out from it, which is grand. Now, can I just simply scoop up from here? Well, something's certainly happening. Yep, there's some milk. Okay, well, I suppose that was fairly simple for me to do there, so maybe I will just deal with all of the milk needs at the moment. It will save the colony from requesting in lots of empty buckets and then filling up the warehouse full of milk, I suppose. Our researchers have just made their conclusions about magic potions. I have no idea what research that is. Is that the alchemist build research actually? Yes, indeed it is actually, so we have the alchemist build unlocked. And we are about an hour away from getting Gaze into the pits to add an expedition log as well. Okay, so I was wrong then about getting the nether miner up to level 3 for that research. Clearly we've already done it. Maybe just getting that nether miner up in levels here is just to help our idiots out down in the nether. Speaking of which, we are 52% supplied for the upgrade and only 4% done so far. We are back once again waiting on the stone smeltery making us some more nether bricks, of which... yes, I don't see any this time around, unless you have already done that for us. Oh, which you have actually. So is it just the delivery system that's being slow here? It might be, but we are working on upgrading all of those to level 4. I suppose in the meantime though I can hand deliver them here to the warehouse. Good, well things are progressing. If not rather slowly, but at least they are progressing. And if we do have the research unlocked now for the alchemist build, I suppose we best come over to it and add it to the work order list. As for the nether miner though, yes, we are really not making too much progress, are we? No, not really. Although Lyle is now starting to get in some chainmail items, so that's a good step up from leather, I suppose. Eventually, we will outfit you with diamond here, son, and if you bring us up enough ancient scraps, then maybe eventually even to netherite. because I will be able to grow netherite within our botany pots, and that's only going to break things even more here. Well, it looks as if that all that Foster is waiting in on at the moment is some more nether bricks, which will require some more nether rack, which I assume the colony is now fresh out of. Let's quickly get ourselves down here into the nether to maybe just gather up some by ourselves, which might be a lot trickier to do than first anticipated there. Okay, well, I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of today. We have made some progress today, a few more guard towers up, and there's a rancher bee down here too. We've made some progress, I think. I'm not really sure.